Investors, welcome back to the 11th Estate tutorial series, whereby we cover all things class action lawsuits happening in public markets, but more specifically, how we defend you, the investor, and help you get your money back if a company wronged you or misled you or broke securities laws. So the first thing you'll notice here is we are logged into our account, and we can now do quite a bit more once we are fully logged in with our cases behind us. So we're just going to actually head over to our profile. And as you can see here, we can get a quick look at all of the cases that we are involved in. In fact, we've got 6 right here before our eyes that we can look into, track, learn about, and understand if we are even a part of that specific case. Now, before we do jump into this feature, once you are logged into your 11th Estate account, let us remind you that you're logged into your account, your portfolio has been connected, and now it's essentially time for you to understand how you can start to collect your payouts or get payout requests. The first thing you're going to want to understand is go check which companies directly apply to you. Now, naturally, you could use our Stanley AI service, but you can also quite literally just type in a symbol up here at the top to see if it's relevant to you. So let's type in AAPL. Let's press enter. 11th Estate's platform does a quick scan across all markets. We now see this wonderful card here, $490 million settlement. We can click into it. And this is where the journey begins, because there are some steps that we must follow to get a piece of this $490 million settlement. Now, first of all, you'll see here the title, Apple, $490 million investor settlement over Tim Cook's China sales comments. And what's really important here is now we want to follow these steps to ensure that we are effectively collecting our payouts in the correct fashion. So for example, it says enter payout account data. We want to follow these steps. Then we need to sign an agreement. Then we need to upload confirmations. So as you get started with 11th Estate and you go to collect payouts for companies that had impacted your investment, make sure you click into these and fill them out specifically, because the key thing here is that the court system and our platform needs the relevant data to ensure that we can file your claim for you and get the payout that you deserve. So now that you understand that, let's go through our profile to show you some of the different things that we can do. Now, you will see cases in your profile just like this, with your profile image, your name, some details about you, active projects, completed projects, once you start to fill out the data, as we just showed you, for the cases that were impacting your portfolio or your investments. So let's take a look at this one here. It says QuantumScape Corp. There is a $47.5 million cash settlement happening right now. Payout request, it says check right here. So we're going to click into this just to show you what this means. Well, we see that check because it means we've already entered in our payout account data. We've already signed the agreement. We've already uploaded our confirmations. Now, generally, that's going to be some sort of proof that you actually held the stock. You have a brokerage statement. You can prove that you owned it. And now it's verified confirmation. So essentially now we are just waiting to see if we're going to be able to get a piece of this payout. And we can follow this page in detail to learn all about the payout process. So once you complete these items, and this is a very important part of this video, as you create your account, connect your portfolio, and actually join some cases, pay close attention to these step-by-step processes. You quite literally only need to follow these step-by-step processes to get going in terms of being a part of this case and collecting the money that is owed to you as an investor who was wronged. In addition, the 11th Estate team will establish an email communication with you as well to help you along this process. So we are at the verifying confirmations phase, and we can see that check, check, check. So as you get started, make sure that you are following these processes very closely. Also, if you ever have any questions, you can see right here that there are milestones being updated about the case. So these milestones will come in real time, and you can follow them to learn more about what's going on. Now, as you get started, we do want to make sure you understand a few key things here. Right now, we are set to all, but if we have favorite cases, we can do that. Drafts, joining, voting for attorney, collecting docs, work in progress, executed. These are all the different stages that a case may go through. It's important to know that cases don't simply just start and finish and you get a payout. There is an entire journey here. You get the attorney, you collect the docs, the work begins, the filings, the court cases, the processes, and then once it's finally ruled on and executed, well, now it's time to collect a payout. In fact, we're going to click this executed here and check this out. We can actually see 3 cases that have quite literally been executed. This Twitter Inc. one, we can see it says dispersed. Well, dispersed is just what it sounds like. Investors got paid out. In fact, they got paid out over $809 million, which is easily one of the largest settlements in recent memory. And we can see it's been dispersed, and we can click into it. Or for Lyft, this one here, it has been executed, but they are accepting late claims. So there's $25 million here for investors. They're accepting late claims. It's possible that some people simply have not finished the process, and so the courts have elected to essentially extend the timeline to get paid. And as we mentioned, as you get started here, you can quite literally see it says it is possible to file a late claim. The court will decide whether to accept late claims or not. Enter payout data, done. We just have to sign our agreement. Click this here. So we're going to want to sign this agreement, follow the process, and then of course upload our specific confirmations, and we have a chance to get a part of this late claim process. Now, as we go back to the 11th Estate platform, let's head to our profile. It is important that you do understand these key details: lead plaintiff submission, stipulative settlement, accepting claims. You're going to want to make sure that you have a grasp on where your case is, what its current status is, and 100% be sure that you follow the case page just like this so that you know what's going on in the case, all the fine details. But perhaps even more important, as we mentioned, as your profile gets started, as you start to join cases, make sure that you are following the steps here. If you do not complete these steps, you simply will not be able to get a piece of the settlement. You have to make sure that you see these checks here, check, check. You want to make sure you're getting the necessary confirmations from the 11th Estate team via email. And then once you get to this place, verifying confirmations, you're in a good spot. So this video was a deeper dive into the 11th Estate platform, whereby in the first video we gave you a large overview of how 11th Estate works. This video dove a little bit deeper so that you know how to fill out necessary forms, track cases, and create your profile. Keep in mind, in future videos, we're going to cover the aspect of connecting your portfolio in real time, allowing 11th Estate to do everything for you. Also, the deep dive into our portfolio tracker, and of course, Stanley AI as well, which we also covered, and some of our very specific partnerships with large institutions that manage money. So the portfolio process, if you connect your portfolio, we are doing auto collect on all securities. This is something that you're surely going to want to look into. Stanley AI, we covered this in our previous video, gives you the capability to have an AI resource specifically for class action lawsuits right here at your hands, doing everything for you. Then, of course, if you have a Robinhood account, you can connect your Robinhood portfolio and we'll do the rest for you. It's as simple as that. We've got a partnership with Robinhood, and the same is true for Vanguard clients. And we've got more partnerships on the way. So please let us know if you are looking for a partnership, and we will do the necessary work to make that partnership happen. Thanks so much for watching, and please leave questions and comments below, and be sure to subscribe for future videos.